All right, we on for week 2. We got one God in the building. What's good, one God?
What's good? The real teams don't make the playoffs. I clearly had the best team all fucking year. The yeah, I don't care. I gotta express myself in front of white people. Um, Once they did my points wrong, team went on the downfall since then. But I'm the best, I'm the best.
Hey, real quick, I just want to say while I got you on here, man, you went 6-8, and that's not a bad record. The same record as me, man. You came in ninth place. You were right there, man. I mean, actually, you in first place one week, right?
Yeah. It was my year. I felt it.
Yeah, yeah.
I felt it.
So
I don't I don't I don't like your background. I think it sucks. Just FYI.
Hey, the reason why I chose this background is because I didn't make the playoffs, and so now I'm just chilling on the beach. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell myself, so I can have peace. Because it was hard on me not to make the playoffs, man. I always make the playoffs.
You're used to it though. You're used to it.
Nah, man. This is my last time not making the playoffs, man. I mean that. So I'm just trying to be as zen. Yeah, I don't like other people playing and I'm not playing. I'm not used to that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm in the playoffs in another league, so I feel okay about it. But it's not the league I want to be in the playoffs in. I want to be in the playoffs in this league. So
What's up,
it
man?
feels good.
Lions Den's a real deal, man. It means something.
Yeah, it means something.
Yeah. What you at? Cracker Barrel? That look like you. Look like a Cracker Barrel.
I don't know. No, this is a Black Bear Diner.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up, man. Hey,
because the other line's too thick, so you go Black Bear, get in and out.
Right. All right. Hey, well, I appreciate you dropping in. I know you probably can't stay for the whole show.
I'm trying to get back on if y'all still on.
Okay. All right. Well, appreciate you.
I already. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. So we just had one guard. I went ahead and started the show early because I mean, man, I don't know how many people are gonna join the show, but the show must go on. So what I wanted to do was this week talk about what we got in the Lions Den as far as the playoffs go, like the playoff picture. And as you just heard, myself, which is the Bone Crushers, one guy, I can call him one guy. That was his team name one year. It's actually good news this year. So the good news did not make the playoffs. And so I'm looking at the playoff matchups right here. You got Slaughterhouse, which is my man Sonny, who I doubt he'll drop in. You got Ashton, also known as Primetime. It's looking like Primetime's going to lose. I'm just going to say that, man. I'm going through the teams, and man, I mean, Slaughterhouse picked up Browning, the Cincinnati's quarterback. Actually had a pretty decent week. He got 32 points from Las Vegas's defense. That's man, Las Vegas put a whooping on the Chargers. Insane. And Primetime, was running back Chandler did pretty good, but I don't know, man. It's gonna take a good game from all the rest of his players on his team. I mean, what I'm saying, this is what I think. In order for Primetime to come back and beat Sonny, it's probably gonna take Kyron Williams to have a great game. I think for Sonny to make sure he dominates this victory, it's gonna take a big performance from CeeDee Lamb. That's my predictions. The next matchup, no, excuse me. I see Juggernaut Warriors versus Mars' dad, which is Jared. Honestly, Juggernaut Warriors, he hides his players so that you can never really gauge the projections. Mars' dad has all his players in, and he's only projected to get 90 points. I'll be honest with you. I should have beat Mars' dad last week. Some could say I jinxed myself, by being a little bit. At the end of the day, injuries took me out. Mars' dad is projected to get 90 points. And that's with all his players in. He's going to take an amazing game from Travis Kelce. He's in quarter one. We'll see. But from the looks of it, man, Juggernaut Warriors, he's probably going to win that game. My prediction, he's got Christian McCaffrey. He's got, Dak Prescott's been doing well. He's got A.J. Brown. I don't see Jared winning this one. I just don't. Then you got Marshall, who was our champion last year, versus GCN. Projection wise, it looked like it'd be anybody's game. I mean, I don't know. It's going to take a good game from Saquon Barkley for Marshall. I think for GCN to actually have a chance, he's going to have a great game. I mean, he's going to have a great game from Jalen Hurts. And then I don't know. Marshall has Brock Purdy, who's been having a great year too. I think that one, I don't know. It's looking like Marshall as a projected winner, but I think GCN, I think it might be closer than it looks, my projection. And then the only other team we have, you got player hater of the year, which is Malcolm. And then you got Tone City Gorillas. These are both my cousins. One of my little cousin, one's my big cousin. But looking like little cuz gonna take big cuz today, man. Man, he got 17 points from Amon-Ra St. Brown. He got 22 points from Jameer Gibbs. 23 points from Sam Laporta. I mean, he just had one of those weeks where it's just like, God, oh, everybody dominated. And Tone City, he's sitting at home just like, God dang, I don't have a chance. He even got Addison on his bench with 23. That's Malcolm, my cousin Greg. I mean, I'm looking at his team. I mean, anytime you got to start Drake London, you're in trouble. I'm just gonna say it, man. And you know, he's hoping that Devin Singletary reemerges. I don't know, man. In Houston, you know, they haven't quite decided what they want to do with their running backs. You got Pierce, you got Singletary. I don't know, man. That's a tough start, either one of them, because you never know who they want to showcase. And then the rest of his team, I'm be honest with you, sorry, man. You know, Greg, man, your team. I mean, with Lamar Jackson on put up another 55-point game, I think you're gonna lose. So that's my projection there. So hey, you know, we just concluded look what is week 2 of the Lions Den. Again, you got some teams who didn't make the playoffs. The best of those teams are of course the Bone Crushers, myself, who really I was just riddled with injuries, man. Like I said, I had Nick Chubb, I had Kirk Cousins that last week when I was supposed to win the playoff game against Jared. That's when you know, I lost Ramondre Stevenson. You know, I had Isaiah Pacheco out. I mean, it's just brutal with injuries. So, hey, it's fantasy football. It happens. Yeah, myself, you got Blue Devils, which is James. He didn't make the playoffs. That's probably why he didn't log in this week. And then you got, you know, Good News. That's, you know, Damon. So, yeah. Oh, and of course, Undisputed, who's been MIA for like since week, I don't know, 6. It's like he's not even trying anymore. He held on to A-Chain forever. He held on to Jefferson forever. It just tanked his team. He was unwilling to let go of players, and I think ultimately that's a losing strategy. So Ty once again finishes in last place in our league, which means he's got to pay for everybody's food 2 years in a row. I wonder if we can still get him to host the draft party. It must be tough to host a party and pay for everything. That's a bad beat. Well, we concluded week 2. Nobody else joined this week. You know, that's kind of how it is. You know, some of these guys are in their feelings about not being in the, hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. So my predictions, my suggestions. Hopefully next week we'll have more guys on. That concludes week 2 of the I'm sorry, not the Bone Crushers, the Lions Den. I'm the Bone Crushers. And we'll see you next week.